Hey everybody, I'm James and I'm here with Dom Saw, who's
Hello.
a regular contributor to Wargames Illustrated, does Release Radar every month, and you're a bit of a hobby magpie really, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, you go around
Been known.
swiping what you can.
Something like that.
And you were visiting the area,
I
so
was.
we've got you in, and we've got this,
We have.
which is the Master of the Universe Battleground game from Archon Studio. You are something of a He-Man fan, I do believe.
I do like He-Man.
And knowing that, we lured you in with the promise that if you talk about this and have a look
Yeah.
inside, you can take it away with you.
No such thing as a free lunch.
No, not at all, not around here. So we're going to do a quick unboxing. You're going to explain He-Man to me. We're going to look at some rules and basics of it, and then you can scarper off with it.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome, let's take a look inside. All right, so here's the box. It weighs about the same as 3 elephants, I would guesstimate.
It's a sizable box.
It is, and quite a nice box. It's got some shiny bits on there, which is
Highlighting all the figures, which is nice.
Yeah.
And that styling is very, very of the 80s when He-Man was out.
That's true, yeah. Okay, so once we get inside, we've got a divider which isn't dividing anything.
No.
And then we got some bits.
So we'll dive in with the Evil Warriors, which we get 5 on here. So that will be Skeletor round here.
I know who he is.
He's the main bad
My
guy.
experience goes that
Yeah.
far.
Then you've got Evil Lyn, his main sidekick. And you will also have, that's Merman's trident there. That's next to Trap Jaw's face, which is a bit odd. There's Merman's head,
Oh yeah.
I believe.
Is that all of them or is there one more?
There is another one. I'm trying to find Triclops.
Well,
Oh, there he is.
Okay.
There. Sadly, it looks like his head doesn't spin round like it did in the cartoon, but never mind.
So should we get on to
The good guys.
Wow.
Allegedly the good guys.
the golden guys?
Unless you listen to Grumpy Skeletor, who you might have seen on Facebook.
Yes.
And then He-Man, not so much. So here, well, we've got Orko, the annoying floating wizard. He's quite easy to spot. That should be He-Man there, I believe, looking very heroic, even with only half a body. There should be
I actually know some of these. You got Man at Arms or something, right? Is that
Man
the
at Arms
dude?
is on there
Is
somewhere.
that, no, that's the flying one.
That's
that-
Stratos.
There you
He's
go.
the flying one. So how many's that? That's 3.
That's 3. Oh, is that Man at Arms?
That I believe is Man at Arms arm. So that's good.
And who's the final one on there?
Well, why don't we leave it up to the... Can you guess? No?
Big
Big
chunky
guy.
boy.
Big chunky boy, or Ram Jam, as
Ram
he's otherwise
Jam. I
known.
prefer my name, to be
Yeah.
honest.
That's his shoulders.
Okay.
The heads are a bit... I will say that the sprues are a bit
Random.
all over the shop.
Yeah, let's hope there's some good instructions.
I'm going to guess, looking at how they're spread out, that is simply to utilise as much space as possible,
Yeah.
while not leaving a lot of dead zones.
Yeah, so interestingly, for a starter set for a game with a box this big,
Yeah.
that's it for the figures.
It is.
10.
10 on 2 sprues, which could have come in a much smaller box.
But then,
However,
then we have the terrain.
of which,
And this is heavy stuff. I mean,
yeah, this is where the weight of that box is coming.
Yeah.
You can see on the side, it is thick, it's substantial.
And it all has a hex footprint, which matches up with the board, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So
looking at the front of the box, you
we
would
should
say so.
We actually haven't really looked at this at all yet. No. This is a true unboxing, and we're not particularly familiar with it.
And these smaller parts look like scatter terrain, which will cover whole hexes and probably stop you, whereas the larger ones, like these doors and things, act like walls, and I guess doors and windows.
So is this Skeletor's domain or He-Man's
I
castle?
think this is meant to be kind of Castle Grayskull-ish.
Okay.
That's what it looks like to me.
I'm genuinely quite ignorant about He-Man, so you got like a mix of technological bits here, and then you got quite
Yes,
kind of medievally shield.
They have like float anti-grav sleds and stuff like that, but then still fight with swords.
Sweet.
And magic, because that's totally normal.
Yep, well I'm getting more interested by the second.
So we get...
And then we actually get a divider which is of some use. Oh, and here's where more of the weight's being added, I suspect. So you've got a board, which is
a board.
Fold out.
Yeah.
One-sided, which is always a bit disappointing, I find.
It is, but that's nice. The card, it's got numbers and letters on, so I think
relates to gameplay concept.
I suspect there are scenarios.
And then punch tokens.
Again, on very nice, and a ruler.
Yep.
Very nice.
To have a ruler and hexes together. I'm curious how that works.
Yeah, I'm going to guess shooting.
Yeah.
Movement will probably be by hex.
And then
we'll soon find out.
We've lost one of the counters. I'm sure it's in the box somewhere.
Go.
Good lord! And then there's packs of cards, lots of cards.
Is that 2 different sizes or 3 different sizes?
They're all the same on these ones.
So 2 sides, a bit like something like X-Wing.
Yes.
Where you've got one card in these, well, looking at these battle armour.
Yes, so these are the modifiers.
These are your items. These are your things.
Standard D6s.
Yeah.
And then these you've got, so that's weapons, so that's more modifiers again.
Which is, so
weapons.
There's He-Man with I Have the Power. Skeletor.
And then Fate.
So these are to do with them, that'll be gameplay in some respect.
Okay, and then we're on to, oh good, an assembly manual.
Very nice assembly manual.
Yeah, that's good actually. Hopefully everything's numbered correctly on the frames.
Well, we'll soon find out.
I'm digging Merman.
Yes, he always looks like he's been
picked on at school.
We'll go with picked on at school. I was going to say sat on something he shouldn't.
That too, yeah.
And now we have the rules. Nicely done. It is looking very much of the time, but with a modern production quality.
That is true. It's definitely good production quality, nice layout, better than we see in a lot of historical games, it has to be said.
No comment, but yes.
No comment, but yes. And then, final thing, there's a Battlegrounds book, which I'm assuming is about the features of the terrain.
There you go. And this is where those numbers and letters on the board come in handy, because it helps you identify
where to put things.
Yeah, very much like an old school hex war game from the 80s.
Well, that is Masters of the Universe Battleground from Archon Studio. If you can carry it, it's available now.
It is.
And this one's for you.
Thank you very much. Oh, I need to go to the gym.
This video has been brought to you by WI Prime, Wargames Illustrated magazine's online members club. View more videos or find out more about WI Prime by following these links.